Hello, my friend. I spend a lot of time on Reddit, reading a lot of interesting stories. Some of them evoke strong emotions. I really want to share them with you. I would be very happy if you would support me by subscribing to the channel. In the summer, I was camping at a regional convention. There were about 400 people there, so there were lots of campfires where you could sit around. After wandering around the area for a while, I met a girl named Michelle. She came with her boyfriend. Michelle was a short girl, with long black hair, with expressive brown eyes and a beautiful skinny figure. It was impossible to take your eyes off of her. From time to time, Michelle would catch my gaze from time to time, but she didn't react in any way or take her eyes off her boyfriend at all, for I knew there was nothing to catch. We were resting on the shore of the lake and could swim all evening. Without meeting anyone, I headed back to camp. It was deep into the night, and I had to look for a place to sleep in tent 1, 2, and 3 tents. There were so many people there. I was being turned down. I was desperately trying to find a free spot and was already thinking about staying outside, but decided to try my luck in a tent set up a little in the distance. When I looked inside, I saw Michelle and her boyfriend. They were getting ready to sleep, but still listened to my request. Michelle's boyfriend told me that I could move my stuff in with them. He added that you would be the third. I was quick to say that I don't drink on principle, but it turned out that they called me to play cards, and we played until late at night, when everyone had already gone to bed. Michelle's boyfriend suggested to go for a swim before we went to bed. When we got to the beach, we found some other couples. They told us that it was already dark and we could swim without clothes. I waited to see what would happen next. Everyone else agreed, which was understandable. What pleased me the most was Michelle's agreement. Michelle was beautiful. In the twilight, the girls looked like goddesses, especially pleasing to the eye. The dim outline of Michelle's firm body. When we got back to the tent, I was a little excited about everything that had happened. I lay under my blanket. Michelle's boyfriend lay in the middle. Michelle lay down next to him and said good night to me and went to sleep. I woke up when it was still dark from a strange touch. I was surprised that both my hands were far behind mine and bound in such a position that it was impossible to put them down and move them. There was no way. I tried to move my legs, but found that they too were tied. But suddenly, to my surprise, I heard Michelle's voice. "Don't worry," she said. "We're going to have fun tonight. My boyfriend, he's gone for the night. He's having some problems with his family and maybe he's not coming back at all." Michelle started slow action. It calmed me down a little bit. Suddenly I started to feel some excitement. Michelle's phone rang. It was her boyfriend, and he said that he was on his way back and would be here soon. She was a very capable girl and she was doing everything very well. We had to hurry up because her boyfriend would be here soon. We started to speed up and it went great. After lying down, Michelle got up and started helping untie my legs. "Shall we go for a swim?" "Sure." I agreed, and we put on our raincoats and went out of the tent to the shore of the lake. There was no one there. We undressed and got into the water. Michelle began to rinse, and I enjoyed washing her velvet back. "I'm so sorry," Michelle said, "that it turned out this way." Then we threw on our raincoat and sat on the beach for a long time, discussing common interests and just having fun chatting. Gradually we touched on more interesting topics, and I realized that our preferences were the same, too. Out of the blue, I confessed to Michelle that I liked her so much that I would love it if we got to know each other better. I didn't want to break up forever. It sounded like a confession, because after that, Michelle looked at me with a long look and then silently pulled my head to hers and our lips met, and we kissed. After a while Michelle felt me get aroused again and offered me to leave while her boyfriend came back. We packed up, got in the car, and drove away from the campsite. We didn't think about anything, we had a good time together. Michelle lives with me, she doesn't even think about her ex-boyfriend. And by the way, we don't go camping anymore. Please write if you liked the story. Your comments are very important to me. I will enjoy your stories very often. See you soon. Take care.